Disney Princess Tangled. Once there lived a king and queen. They were very happy together. When the queen was expecting a baby, she fell ill. The king's men searched far and wide until they found a magical golden flower. The queen was cured. Soon a golden-haired daughter was born. Everyone celebrated, except an old woman named Mother Gothel. She had used the golden flower for hundreds of years to keep from aging. She was furious that it was gone. So she went to the castle. Realizing the child's golden hair had the same magic as the flower, she kidnapped her. The girl was called Rapunzel. Mother Gothel raised her in a tower. She kept her hidden there for nearly 18 years. "You must stay here where you're safe." She said it was dangerous outside, but she actually wanted Rapunzel's magic hair for herself. Rapunzel's hair grew so long that Mother Gothel used it to come and go from the tower. "Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel would use her hair to pull up Mother Gothel. Although Rapunzel never left the tower, she kept busy. She painted, played music, and learned how to do lots of other things, such as knit and cook. Rapunzel even had a pet chameleon named Pascal, who kept her company. Still, she longed for one thing. Each year, on Rapunzel's birthday, floating lights filled the sky. Rapunzel desperately wanted to see them. She didn't know they were lanterns released by the king and queen, who hoped their daughter would someday return. Rapunzel felt the lanterns were somehow meant for her. She even painted them on the tower wall. Rapunzel begged Mother Gothel to see the lights for her 18th birthday. "I need to see them in person. I have to know what they are." Mother Gothel refused. "Don't ever ask to leave this tower again." Soon Mother Gothel went out into the forest. Meanwhile, a thief named Flynn Rider was nearby. The royal guards were chasing him since he had a stolen crown in his bag. The captain led the chase. "Retrieve the satchel at any cost!" The captain's horse Maximus nearly caught Flynn, but the thief escaped. Flynn discovered Rapunzel's secret tower. He climbed up the outside, thinking he'd find the perfect place to hide. Instead, Rapunzel knocked out Flynn with a frying pan. She tied him up and took the crown. Sure that this was her only chance to see the lights, she offered Flynn a deal. "You will act as my guide, take me to these lanterns, and return me home safely." Afterwards, she would give him the crown. "Unfortunately, the kingdom and I aren't simpatico at the moment." But Flynn had no choice. "Fine, I'll take you to see the lanterns." Flynn climbed down the tower, and Rapunzel used her hair to leave. For the first time, her feet touched the grass. "I can't believe I did this!" She felt as if her life was finally beginning. "This is so fun!" Flynn took Rapunzel to a pub, hoping to frighten her. "If you can't handle this place, maybe you should be back in your tower." Instead, Rapunzel told a crowd of tough guys about the floating lights. "Because I've been dreaming about them my entire life." The men liked her. They shared their dreams too. Soon, Mother Gothel returned to the tower. "Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel didn't answer, so Mother Gothel went up the tower's hidden staircase. She found a stolen crown and a wanted poster of Flynn. Mother Gothel set off to bring back Rapunzel. Meanwhile, palace guards and Maximus suddenly arrived at the pub. They were looking for Flynn. "Where's Ryder? I know he's in here somewhere. Find him." The man at the pub wanted Rapunzel to see the lights, so one of them showed her and Flynn a secret tunnel. "Go, live your dream." The guards chased Rapunzel and Flynn. Rapunzel used her hair to help them escape, but the two became trapped in a cave. Water rushed in. Flynn could not find a way out. "I can't see anything." Then Rapunzel admitted something. "I have magic hair that glows when I sing." She sang and her hair lit up the water. They dove down and swam toward an opening. They escaped at the last minute. "We made it! We're alive!" They escaped at the last minute. We made it! We're alive! Rapunzel noticed that Flynn's hand was cut. She wrapped it in her magic hair and sang. Flynn could not believe it. Her hair had healed his hand. How long has it been doing that exactly? Rapunzel was different from anyone he'd ever met. The two talked for a while. Meanwhile, Mother Gothel had tracked down Flynn and Rapunzel. She met the Steppington brothers, two criminals who were after Flynn and the crown. I was going to offer you something worth 1,000 crowns. Later, Flynn went to get firewood and Mother Gothel appeared. She had followed Rapunzel. We're going home, Rapunzel, now. Rapunzel wouldn't leave. I met someone. He likes me. Mother Gothel dared Rapunzel to give Flynn the crown, sure that he would leave Rapunzel as soon as he had it. I will, Rapunzel agreed, but she took the crown and hid it. The next morning was Rapunzel's birthday. The Maximus showed up. Rapunzel convinced the horse not to take Flynn away. Today is kind of the biggest day of my life. I need you not to get him arrested. Soon they arrived in the city. The kingdom was celebrating the memory of their lost princess. Her birthday was the same as Rapunzel's. Rapunzel saw a painting of the royal family. She felt as if she belonged there in the kingdom. When the townsfolk began to dance, Rapunzel and Flynn clapped hands and joined in. Later, they ate cake and went to shops together. It was a magical day. Rapunzel was very happy. That evening, Flynn rowed Rapunzel into the harbor. Well, best day of your life. I figure you should have a decent seat. As the sky filled with lanterns, the pair realized they cared for each other. Rapunzel knew Flynn wouldn't leave her. She handed him the crown. I should have given it to you before, but I was just scared. Flynn saw the Steppington brothers on shore. There's just something I have to take care of. He gave the crown to the brothers, thinking they'd go away. Rapunzel was more important, but the crown was not what they were after. We want her instead. The brothers tied up Flynn and sent him off in a boat. Then they told Rapunzel that Flynn had left with the crown. A fair trade. A crown for the girl with the magic hair. What? No, he wouldn't. Rapunzel was shocked. The brothers tried to get Rapunzel, but she ran into the forest. When she heard a scuffle, she returned. Mother Gothel was standing over the brothers. She had knocked them out. Oh, my precious girl, are you all right? This was part of her cruel plan to get Rapunzel to return to the tower. You were right, Mother. You were right about everything. Back at the tower, Rapunzel kept thinking about the lanterns on her birthday and the portrait of the royal family. She looked at her paintings on the tower walls. Finally, it all started to make sense. I am the lost princess! Rapunzel realized that Mother Gothel had kept her prisoner. And I will never let you use my hair again! Then Flynn arrived. Mother Gothel hurt him badly, but Flynn wouldn't let Rapunzel heal him. Instead, he cut her magical hair so she would be free. Mother Gothel was destroyed. You were my new dream. Flynn closed his eyes. He was gone. Rapunzel wept, and a tear fell on Flynn. He was saved. There was magic in Rapunzel's tears too. Now that she was free, Rapunzel returned to the kingdom with Flynn, Maximus, and Pascal. The king and queen were overjoyed to see their daughter. Although Rapunzel's hair was no longer magical, she was happier from that day on than she could ever have dreamed.